I understand that the road ahead can seem uncertain at times. The weight of life's challenges can make it difficult to see past the immediate obstacles, and sometimes it feels as though every step forward requires twice the effort. In those moments, when everything feels heavy and burdensome, remember that even the smallest steps are progress. You do not need to move mountains in a single day. Every little movement you make, every choice you make to continue, is a victory in itself. It's easy to feel discouraged when things don't go according to plan, when life throws you curveballs that you didn't expect. But it is precisely in those moments of hardship that your true strength is revealed. You may not feel strong when the world is challenging you, but within you lies an incredible capacity for resilience, for growth, and for love. Even in your most difficult moments, you are becoming more than you were before. You are evolving, growing, and transforming. It's in the midst of difficulty that you discover how much you are truly capable of. Your strength is not measured by the ease with which you navigate life's journey, but by your ability to stand tall, no matter the circumstances. There is immense power in trusting the process of life. You may not see it yet, but everything you have been through, everything you will go through, is a part of the story that is being written. Each chapter, whether filled with joy or sorrow, has its purpose. Even the darkest times hold valuable lessons, and in time, you will look back and see how far you've come, how much you've learned, and how beautifully everything is fit together. The universe is constantly moving, constantly shifting, and it is working in your favor, even when it seems like nothing is going your way. Trust that the life you are meant to live is unfolding perfectly, one step at a time. It is easy to lose yourself in the hustle and bustle of life. The demands of work, relationships, responsibilities, they all pull at you, and it can feel like there's never enough time for what really matters. But in the midst of all the noise, don't forget to reconnect with yourself. Take time to breathe, to be still, and to simply exist. You don't have to constantly strive, constantly achieve, constantly do. It's okay to take a break, to pause, and to rest. In fact, rest is not only important, it's essential. You cannot pour from an empty cup, and when you take the time to fill yourself back up, you will find that you are able to give more, to love more, and to live more fully. Your worth is not defined by how much you can accomplish in a day. Your worth is in your being, in your presence, in the love that you give. You may find that your journey isn't linear. You may have moments when you feel like you're moving backward, or when the path ahead seems unclear. It's important to understand that these moments are a part of the process. Growth is not always a straight line. There will be twists and turns, periods of pause, and times when you feel like you're standing still. But in those moments, remember that even in stillness, there is growth. The work you're doing, even when it doesn't feel like progress, is leading you towards something greater. Trust that every step you take, even the ones that feel like setbacks, is part of your journey toward a more fulfilled, more authentic life. The power of patience is often underestimated. It is easy to get caught up in the desire for immediate results, to want everything to happen right now. But the greatest things in life take time. Just as a seed needs time to grow into a tree, so too do your dreams need time to take root and flourish. Patience does not mean passivity. It means trusting the timing of your life. It means knowing that good things are coming your way, even if they're not here yet. Trust the timing of your life, and know that everything will unfold when it's meant to. As you walk your path, remember that there is no need to compare your journey to anyone else's. We live in a world that often encourages comparison, but each person's life is unique. Your story is your own, and it doesn't need to match anyone else's. There is no right or wrong way to live your life. There is only your way. What matters is that you follow your heart, that you stay true to yourself, and that you trust that the life you are building is the right one for you. It's also important to remember that you are deserving of all the good things life has to offer. Don't ever allow yourself to believe that you don't deserve happiness, love, success, or peace. You are worthy of it all. The universe is abundant, and there is enough for everyone. There is no scarcity of love, of success, of joy. You are worthy of experiencing all the beauty life has to offer. And in embracing your worthiness, you allow that abundance to flow into your life. In times of difficulty, it can be easy to focus on what you don't have, on what is missing, or on what isn't going right. But remember that there is always something to be grateful for. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools you can use to shift your perspective. When you focus on what you have, rather than what you don't, you open the door to abundance. Gratitude helps you see the beauty in every moment, in every experience. It helps you find peace, even in the midst of chaos. Take time each day to reflect on what you are grateful for, and watch how it transforms your life. When you find yourself feeling lost or unsure, know that it's okay to ask for guidance. You don't have to have all the answers. Life is about learning, evolving, and asking the right questions. It's about being open to new perspectives and being willing to receive help from others. There is no shame in seeking guidance when you need it. In fact, it takes great strength and humility to admit when you don't have all the answers. And by doing so, you invite the wisdom and support of others into your life. You are not meant to navigate this journey alone. There are people around you who are ready to help, who are ready to share their wisdom, and who want to see you succeed. Don't be afraid to lean on them. One of the greatest gifts you can give yourself is to live authentically. In a world that often tells us to conform, to fit in, it takes great courage to stand in your truth and be who you truly are. But there is immense power in living authentically. When you are true to yourself, you attract the right people, the right opportunities, and the right experiences into your life. You will find peace in knowing that you are exactly as you are meant to be, and that you are enough, just as you are. Life is a beautiful journey, and it is your journey. Don't be afraid to take it one step at a time. Don't be afraid to explore, to try new things, to make mistakes, and to grow. Embrace every moment as an opportunity for growth, for love, and for transformation. You are capable of amazing things, and the best is yet to come. Trust in the process. Trust in yourself. And most importantly, trust that you are never alone on this journey. The universe, life, and love are always with you, guiding you, supporting you, and cheering you on every step of the way. You are exactly where you need to be. Keep going, keep growing, and keep loving. You are stronger than you know. You are capable of achieving your dreams, of overcoming any challenge, and of living a life that is rich with love, peace, and fulfillment. You have everything you need within you. Keep believing in yourself, keep moving forward, and trust that you are on the right path. The world is waiting for you to show up and shine. I see you, and I know the struggles you face. You are not alone in your journey, even though at times it might feel like you are. There are moments when the weight of the world seems too much to bear, when the path ahead is unclear and filled with obstacles. But know this, every challenge, every trial is part of your growth. These experiences are not here to break you, but to shape you, to help you uncover the strength that lies within. You are stronger than you realize. You have within you an incredible well of resilience, patience, and wisdom. Every time you rise after a fall, every time you pick yourself up after a setback, you are building a foundation that cannot be shaken. Life will test you, yes, but it will never take away your ability to persevere. Keep going, even when it feels like you're walking through a storm. The storm will pass, and you will stand firm, stronger than before. Sometimes it feels like the world is demanding more from you than you can give, that the expectations of others weigh heavily on your shoulders. But remember, you are not here to live up to anyone's standards, but your own. You are not just as you are. You do not need to prove your worth through accomplishments, titles, or approval. Your worth is inherent, and it is not dependent on anything external. The love you give, the kindness you show, and the compassion you extend are what define your value. You are precious, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. There will be moments when you question your path, when doubt creeps in, and you wonder if you are doing enough, if you are on the right journey. But trust in yourself, trust in the process of life. Not everything will make sense right now, and that's okay. Life has a way of unfolding in its own time, and sometimes we don't see the big picture until we've taken the steps required to reach it. Keep moving forward, step by step, and trust that the path you're on is leading you to exactly where you need to be. It's important to give yourself grace. You are only human, and you will make mistakes. You will stumble, you will fall, and you will have moments of weakness. That's okay. Your mistakes do not define you. What matters is how you rise from them, how you learn, how you grow, and how you continue to show up for yourself and others, even when things get hard. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about being kind to yourself through the imperfections. You are learning and evolving, and that's what matters most. The world may sometimes feel overwhelming. There is so much going on around you, so many voices, so many distractions. But in the midst of all of it, find a stillness. Find the peace within yourself. The world can be loud and chaotic, but your inner peace is yours to cultivate. Take time each day to connect with that peace, whether through quiet reflection, nature, or simply breathing deeply. In those moments of stillness, you will find clarity. You will reconnect with your true self and your purpose. The answers you seek are often not found in the noise of the world, but in the silence of your heart. Remember, it's okay to ask for help. You do not have to carry everything alone. There is strength in vulnerability, in reaching out, and in allowing others to support you. We are all in this together, and sometimes the greatest act of strength is acknowledging when we need help and accepting it with grace. You do not have to face everything by yourself. Lean on those around you, and know that you are never truly alone. When life feels heavy, when the weight of the world is too much to bear, remember that you are worthy of rest. Rest is not a luxury, it's a necessity. You cannot pour from an empty cup, and you cannot give your best if you are running on empty. Allow yourself the space to rest, to recharge, and to replenish your spirit. When you take the time to care for yourself, you are better equipped to care for others, to show up with the love and energy you need to make a difference in the world. In your darkest moments, when hope feels distant, know that there is always light waiting for you. Even when it feels like the world is closing in, there is a spark within you that cannot be extinguished. Your light is still there, waiting to shine. Trust that the darkness will pass, that the light will return, and that you will emerge stronger, wiser, and more connected to the truths of who you are. Do not be afraid of change. Life is full of transitions, and each one brings with it an opportunity for growth. When one door closes, another opens. Embrace the changes in your life, even the difficult ones, because they are guiding you to something greater. Change is not a threat. It's a chance to evolve, to step into the next phase of your journey. Trust that whatever is meant for you will find its way to you, and that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. Take time to celebrate the small victories. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of life, to focus only on the big goals, the milestones. But the small moments matter too. Celebrate the steps you take, no matter how small they seem. Each step forward is progress, and each victory, no matter how minor, is a reason to rejoice. When you take time to acknowledge the small wins, you cultivate an attitude of gratitude, and you begin to see the beauty in every moment. You are worthy of love. You are deserving of kindness. You are deserving of everything good that life has to offer. Do not settle for less than you deserve. Do not allow anyone or anything to make you feel small or unworthy. You are enough, and you are deserving of the love and happiness you seek. Stand firm in this truth, and know that the love you give to others will be returned to you in abundance. Sometimes it feels like life is moving too fast, and it's hard to keep up. But remember, you don't have to do it all at once. Take each day as it comes, one step at a time. Focus on the present moment and do what you can in that moment. The future will come, and the past is behind you. What matters is what you do today, how you show up for yourself and for the world. You are enough, right here and right now. Life is full of beauty, even in the smallest moments. Take time to notice the simple things, the sound of birds singing, the warmth of the sun on your face, the laughter of a loved one. These moments are the fabric of life, the little joys that make everything worthwhile. When you learn to appreciate the small things, you begin to see the beauty in all of life, even in the most ordinary moments. You are more than your struggles. You are more than your mistakes. You are more than your fears. You are a beautiful, resilient soul with the capacity for love, kindness, and growth. Your past does not define you, and neither does your future. You are defined by the love you give, the way you show up for yourself and others, and the way you live with purpose and compassion. Believe in yourself. Believe in your ability to overcome anything that comes your way. Believe in the power of your heart, your spirit, and your soul. You are capable of more than you know, and your journey is just beginning. Keep moving forward with love in your heart and trust in the process, and you will create a life full of peace, purpose, and fulfillment. You are not meant to walk this path alone. You are supported by love, by the universe, and by the people who care about you. Reach out when you need support, and offer your hand to others when they need help. We are all in this together, and when we come together in love, we create a world of peace and harmony. Embrace who you are. Embrace the unique gifts and talents that make you who you are. You are a one-of-a-kind creation, and there is no one else in the world quite like you. Your story is important, and your journey matters. You are making a difference, even when you don't see it. Keep going, keep loving, and keep being the beautiful soul that you are. I understand that at times, it feels like the world around you is spinning faster than you can keep up with. The demands, the expectations, the endless to-do lists, they can become overwhelming. But I want you to know that it's okay to pause. It's okay to take a step back and breathe. You don't need to have everything figured out all the time. Life doesn't demand perfection, and neither do I. What matters is that you keep going, one step at a time, at your own pace. You don't need to compare your journey to anyone else's. Each path is unique, and yours is unfolding in its own perfect way. Trust the process. In those moments when doubt creeps in, and you wonder if you are enough, remember this: you are. You are enough exactly as you are. You do not need to change to fit into some mold or to meet some standard. You are created with purpose, with love, and with an inherent worth that cannot be diminished by the opinions of others or by your own mistakes. You are already worthy of love, joy, and peace. And while the road may not always be easy, know that each challenge you face is an opportunity to become stronger. Each difficulty you encounter, whether big or small, is an opportunity for you to rise higher, to stretch yourself, and to discover the depths of your resilience. Don't be afraid of the obstacles ahead, for they are not barriers to your success, but stepping stones on your path. Every time you face a challenge, you have the chance to evolve, to deepen your wisdom, and to grow into a more powerful version of yourself. When you are feeling weighed down by the burdens of life, remember that you are not meant to carry them alone. It's okay to lean on others, to ask for help, and to receive the love and support that is offered to you. Sometimes, we get so caught up in our own struggles that we forget we don't have to go through it by ourselves. You are surrounded by people who care for you, who are ready to help you when you need it. Allow yourself the grace to receive love and support. When you do, you will find that the weight you carry becomes lighter, and your heart becomes freer. And in those moments when you feel lost or unsure of where you are headed, know that there is a larger plan unfolding for you. It's natural to want to know exactly what comes next, but life is often about trust in the unknown, about surrendering control and allowing things to unfold in their own time. There is no need to rush. Everything you need will be provided for you in perfect timing. Your journey may not always be clear, but that's part of its beauty. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be, even if you don't yet see the full picture. One of the most important things you can do for yourself is to nurture your inner peace. The world may be full of noise, distractions, and chaos, but you can create moments of calm within yourself. Take time each day to connect with your inner self, to quiet your mind, and to find stillness in your heart. In those moments of peace, you will find the clarity you need to move forward. The answers to your questions are already within you. They are just waiting for you to listen. Trust your intuition, and know that you are always being guided. It's also important to remember that your journey is not about perfection. There is no such thing as a perfect path, a perfect life, or a perfect person. Life is about growth, evolution, and learning. You are constantly evolving, and with each day, you are becoming a better version of yourself. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, for they are an essential part of your growth. Embrace your imperfections, for they are what make you uniquely you. You don't have to have everything figured out right now, and that's okay. Life is about experiencing, learning, and expanding. When you find yourself in moments of fear, anxiety, or doubt, remember that you have everything within you to face them. You have the strength, the courage, and the wisdom to overcome anything that stands in your way. You have survived every challenge you've faced so far, and you will continue to do so. Each time you face a fear, it loses its power over you. You are not defined by your fears. You are defined by your ability to overcome them, to keep going, and to continue growing stronger each time. It's also important to practice self-compassion. So often, we are our harshest critics, beating ourselves up over every mistake, every failure, and every perceived shortcoming. But that only holds us back. Be gentle with yourself. Understand that you are doing the best you can, and that is enough. You are human, and you will make mistakes. That's not only okay, it's part of the process. Show yourself the same kindness and understanding that you would show a dear friend. You are deserving of love, not just from others, but from yourself. In every moment, there is an opportunity to choose love. Love is the most powerful force in the world, and it has the ability to heal, to transform, and to create. When you choose love, whether for yourself, for others, or for the world, you tap into a boundless well of energy that can change everything. Love is not just a feeling, it is a choice. And every time you choose love, you make the world a better place. You are capable of creating the life you desire. It may not happen overnight, and the journey may not always be easy, but you have within you everything you need to make your dreams a reality. Your dreams are valid. Your desires are important. Trust that when you take inspired action, the universe will provide what you need to support your journey. Keep moving forward, and trust that the path will unfold as it should. You are enough. You have always been enough. You do not need to prove your worth to anyone. You do not need to be perfect. You do not need to live up to anyone's expectations. Your worth is inherent, and it is not based on your achievements, your possessions, or your social status. It is based on who you are, and who you are is more than enough. As you continue on your journey, remember that you are worthy of all the love, joy, and abundance that life has to offer. You are capable of achieving greatness, but you are also worthy of peace, happiness, and fulfillment in the present moment. Don't wait for the future to be happy. Choose happiness now. Choose peace now. Choose love now. Your life is a beautiful gift, and you are worthy of every beautiful thing that comes your way. Let go of the need to control. Life has a way of unfolding in its own time, and sometimes the greatest things happen when you stop trying to force them. Trust that the universe has a plan for you, even if it doesn't always make sense right away. You don't need to know all the answers. You don't need to have everything planned out. Trust that everything will unfold as it should, and that you are exactly where you need to be. Remember, you are a part of something much bigger than yourself. You are part of a vast, interconnected web of life, and every action you take ripples out, touching the lives of others in ways you may never fully understand. Your presence in this world matters. The love you give, the kindness you show, the way you live your life, all of it matters. You make a difference, simply by being who you are. You are enough, just as you are. You don't need to change for anyone or anything. You are perfect in your imperfection. You are beautiful in your uniqueness. Your light shines brightly, and the world is better because of you. I see the challenges you face, the moments when life feels overwhelming and confusing. I know that sometimes the weight of the world feels unbearable, and it seems like there's no way forward. But I am here to tell you that there is always a way forward. Even in the darkest of times, there is always hope. Even when the world seems to be falling apart, there is a light within you that will never go out. You are capable of navigating through the storms, and you are strong enough to rise again, no matter how many times you fall. Every experience you have, no matter how painful, is a lesson that will guide you to greater wisdom and understanding. Every challenge is an opportunity for growth, for learning more about yourself and the world around you. Don't be afraid of the tough times. Embrace them as part of your journey. You are becoming more resilient with every obstacle you overcome, more compassionate with every struggle you face, and more grounded in your truth with every moment of uncertainty. Life is not always easy, but it is always worth it. Every day is a chance to create something beautiful, to love more deeply, to connect more authentically, and to step closer to becoming the person you are meant to be. Your life is your canvas, and you are the artist. You have the power to create the reality you desire. It may not happen overnight, and the road may not always be smooth, but with patience, persistence, and faith, you will get there. It's easy to get caught up in the expectations of others, to feel like you need to meet some arbitrary standard or fit into a mold that society has created for you. But you don't need to do that. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone. You are enough just as you are. Your worth is not determined by how others see you, by your accomplishments, or by your failures. It is determined by your heart, by your kindness, and by the love you bring into the world. You are worthy of all the good things that life has to offer. You are worthy of love, of peace, of happiness, and of success. Do not let anyone, including yourself, tell you otherwise. You deserve everything that is meant for you, and nothing can take that away from you. Your dreams are valid, and your desires are important. Don't ever let anyone make you feel small for having big dreams. You are capable of achieving them, and you will. Keep your vision clear, keep your heart open, and keep moving forward. You are also worthy of rest. Too often, we get caught up in the hustle and bustle of life, constantly chasing after goals and achievements, forgetting that we need time to recharge and refresh. It's okay to take a break. It's okay to slow down. You do not need to be constantly on the go to prove your worth. In fact, taking the time to rest and care for yourself is one of the most important things you can do. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Take care of your body, mind, and spirit, and you will have the energy and strength to continue moving forward. There will be times when you feel lost, when the path ahead is unclear, and when you wonder if you're headed in the right direction. But even in those moments of uncertainty, know that you are being guided. Life has a way of leading you where you need to go, even when you can't see the way. Trust that the universe is unfolding in your favor, and that you are exactly where you need to be. The answers will come in time. You don't have to have everything figured out right now. Take one step at a time, and trust that the next step will appear when you are ready for it. You are capable of more than you realize. Every day, you are growing, evolving, and becoming more than you were the day before. You have an infinite well of potential within you, and with each experience, you unlock more of it. You are learning, you are expanding, and you are becoming a stronger, more capable version of yourself with every passing day. Trust in your own strength, and know that you have everything you need within you to face whatever challenges come your way. Sometimes, life can be difficult, and it can feel like the odds are stacked against you. But in those moments, remember that you have the power to overcome anything. No matter what life throws at you, you are equipped to handle it. You are stronger than you think, and you are capable of navigating through the hardest of times. Every obstacle is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become even more resilient. Do not fear the tough times, for they will pass, and you will come out on the other side stronger than before. You are not defined by your mistakes. Mistakes are a natural part of life, and they do not diminish your worth or your potential. In fact, they are some of the greatest teachers. Every mistake is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become wiser. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to have it all together. What matters is that you keep going, that you keep learning, and that you keep showing up for yourself and for the people around you. The journey you are on is unique to you. Do not compare your path to anyone else's. You are walking your own road, and it is perfect exactly as it is. Everyone's journey is different, and you are where you need to be right now. Trust that every step you take is bringing you closer to the life you are meant to live. There will be twists and turns, and the path may not always be easy, but it is your path, and it is leading you to exactly where you need to go. And through it all, remember that you are not alone. You are supported, you are loved, and you are always connected to something greater than yourself. Even in your darkest moments, you are never truly alone. There is always guidance, always light, always love, even when you cannot see it. Reach out when you need support, and know that help is always available to you. You are part of a greater whole, and together, we can navigate the challenges of life. In the quiet moments, when the world slows down, take a moment to reflect on how far you've come. You have overcome so much already, and you are stronger for it. Look at the person you have become, the lessons you have learned, and the growth you have experienced. Celebrate how far you've come, and honor the journey that has brought you here. You are a testament to the power of resilience, the strength of the human spirit, and the beauty of transformation. As you move forward, know that the best is yet to come. Your journey is not over. It is only just beginning. The future is filled with infinite possibilities, and you are stepping into it with all the strength, wisdom, and love you need. Keep your heart open, keep your mind focused, and trust that the universe is guiding you toward the life you are meant to live. You have everything you need to create the life you desire. Believe in yourself, and know that the best is yet to come.